Hello, everybody. Now, I know that it feels a little bit early and it's not officially fall yet, but it really is starting to feel like it here in Canada. Where I am, all of the leaves have started to fall off of the trees, and we're getting ready to celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving. Now, I know that you might think of Thanksgiving as only being an American holiday, but it's not. We also celebrate it here in Canada. We just do it at a different time of the year. Ours is a little bit earlier. So today, we're going to be showing you some of the differences between the American and Canadian Thanksgiving, and I'll also be showing you some of the traditional foods that we eat. So if you like turkey, you've come to the right place. All right, let's get started. Okay, here are a few fast facts about Thanksgiving in Canada versus the American version. Now, in America, Thanksgiving is celebrated on the fourth Thursday of November. Here in Canada, it's the second Monday of October. Why is that? Well, it's because here in Canada, we're further up north, and the time of year when we get all of our food together, called harvest, this is a little bit earlier than it is in America. Now, some of the famous foods we have are actually the same. For example, we have turkey, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce. If you don't know cranberry, I think you call it manoueme, something like that. And carrots, other foods that we get from our farms, but those are the big ones. The special one is also pumpkin pie, which I don't think you have in Taiwan very much, but it's something that we have for Thanksgiving, and we have it again at Christmas. Okay, here's the turkey. You can see that this one we got for about $26 Canadian, but actually we bought it on sale, so it was a little bit cheaper than that. This is about 5 kilograms here. And here's the turkey getting ready to go into the oven. Now, one thing you may or may not have noticed with the turkey, it didn't have the head or the feet. Whenever you buy poultry, that is birds to cook here, we don't include the heads or the feet like you do in Taiwan. However, they do include the neck. This is the turkey neck here. Most people don't know what to do with it, so I'm gonna go ahead and cook it, and we're gonna give it to the Poochie here. You can see she's all ready for it. And there it goes into the oven. We'll see you in about 3 hours. And you can see here, we're supposed to get that up to about 85 degrees Celsius. So we still have a little ways to go. Okay, so while we wait for the turkey to get up to temperature then, I'm gonna go ahead and get working on the mashed potatoes. Oh yeah, and here's one thing also. Another group of vegetables that we eat are called Brussels sprouts. Now, these seem to be more common in Canada than I remember eating them in the United States when I was a child there. So here, let me show you what they look like. And they look like baby cabbage, okay? I remember that we could buy them in Taiwan, but they're pretty rare. You can see here, little, tiny little cabbages. So we'll cut those up, put them in the oven. All right, now while that's cooking, I thought I'd give you some more information about the difference between Canadian Thanksgiving and American Thanksgiving. If you were listening earlier, you know that the American Thanksgiving is actually celebrated on a Thursday, and the Canadian is celebrated on a Monday. So the Americans will have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as a holiday. But Canadians, we only get Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. Kind of a pity, really. Okay, next we are making something called stuffing. Now, if you don't know what stuffing is, it's basically bread and some spices. Okay, right now I am making gravy, which is made from some of the sauce from the turkey. Okay, and I just took the Brussels sprouts out of the oven. They're done, and there they are. Perfect. Next, we got some baby carrots. Okay, and there's our turkey. We've cooked it to about 85 degrees Celsius. It's taken over 3 hours in the oven. And here it is all together. We have turkey here, of course, pumpkin pie, baby carrots, corn, dinner rolls, they're small loaves of bread, the Brussels sprouts, some salad, stuffing from the turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, and, of course, my favorite part, the cranberry sauce. All right? Cut some of the meat off here, give you a little look. So, there it is, hot, steaming turkey dinner. Let's give it a try. I'm gonna start with the stuffing. Yes. Now the Brussels sprouts I've already had, so they're good. Okay. And then, of course, we gotta take a little bit of the cranberry sauce with the turkey. Oh, so good. And then the steamed carrots. Perfect. Oh, everything's been great so far. Mashed potatoes and gravy. This one's hard to do right, but if you get it just right, it's really delicious. Oh, it's perfect. Okay, and then we also have a dinner roll. Oh, it's all so good. Okay, the corn's easiest to make. It comes in a can. And then finally, I don't want to eat this yet. I want to have this for last because that's going to be dessert, the pumpkin pie. Okay? And there you have it, a traditional Canadian Thanksgiving dinner. I would talk more, but I gotta eat now, okay?